All right, let's go. Right when we come on, we got fucking BTC just hit a new all-time high. We just broke 93K. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Welcome to another episode of Weekly Wisdom. This is the full send episode. Everything's sending. We love to see it. Let's print some money if we can while on stream. This is absolutely unreal. We this morning we put a bunch of positions on. We put on Bitcoin. We put on Solana. Let me just get a couple of these things up. We put on Ethereum. We put on paper. I mean, God, we put on Mog. These are new positions just today. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Um, Holy shit. Okay, somebody said, Wiz follow because they're a first person in the chat. Sure, brother. I'll follow you. What's your name? Vegito? Uh, First person in the chat. All right, maybe we'll make this like an annual thing. First person in the chat, we follow. All right, let's get excited. Let's print some money. What we got right now? What are we doing? I mean, if you're sitting long, keep the longs. Couple positions. Let's just go through every position one by one by one. This morning we had CPI, really good CPI. Let's just, I know we want to talk memes, everything. Let's just quickly go through quick macro so we know what the base case is right now, and from there we'll kind of go through everything else. Right? This is the money printing episode. Okay, this is the one. This is the one. This is where you gotta be. There's no second best. Weekly Wisdom is it. That is it. If you got anything else, shut it down and take more loans and buy Weekly Wisdom because there's no second West. That's it. We're number one. All right, let's do this. CPI this morning, everything on the screws, everything exactly where they should be. There was no major issues with. Yeah, I'm gonna put this is our money glitch chat. This is our Weekly Wisdom chat. I'm just gonna put this here so I can kind of watch it. Can you even see on the screen? Maybe not. Maybe you can. Okay, I'm kidding. There's a lot of Number one. Okay, focus. We're just watching Bitcoin go up and up while we're here. Let's just zoom out. Maybe we get 100K today. You know, I mean, it makes a lot of sense. While on stream, we did have the last Weekly Wisdom. It's $69 a month. It's our newsletter. Make sure you guys are subscribed to it. Come on, remember this is all free. Weeklywisdom.com. Join the chat. We're printing all day. All right. CPI came in great. Everything good. This means the Fed's going to cut rates most likely in December again, which means going into Trump presidency in January, he's going to have lower rates. Means he gets to have a lot more fun, gets to do a lot more policies that he wants to put in. What are some bullish things that just came out? The Doge, DOGE, Department of Government Efficiency. The fact that there's a Doge named department that's going to be in the Trump presidency is mega bullish. You gotta buy crypto. You gotta buy Doge. You gotta buy Bitcoin. We've never had a presidency like this before. There is nothing to it but up only. All dips are for buying. Right here, yesterday, in this chop right here. What did we do in Weekly Wisdom? We bought, we longed. Do not get shaken out. Do not. This should happen because of CPI. This is why macro is still important. Don't let people tell you it's not. This chop is where we're able to level up more. We're able to longer longs, and that's just how it works. That is just how it works. It is unreal. You can't. I don't even know if I can show you my PNL over here on my longs. It is disgusting. All right. What are longs right now? Let's just go quickly. What our longs are right now. Let me see what else. This is our chat, just making sure I didn't miss anything. Okay, what are our longs right now? If you guys saw my Twitter post, I posted a bunch of longs over there. Damn, we're already at over 1,000 fucking viewers. Holy shit, we just started. Okay. Let's go back to it. Okay, what are we long right now? We're long. These are our meme coins. Let's go one by one. We're long Luce. We've been longing Luce. Is it Luce or is it Lucy? Or is it Lucy? I fucking don't know. But these are the memes we've been longing. We've been longing this in this whole range on stream. So if you're on our last stream, you've been printing already. We're holding on to it. Where our targets are 300, 400 million plus. There are no targets where we're going. It's up only, boys. What else we got? We got Earl. Ooh, look at that. I just tweeted this out again. We longed Earl over here, under 1 million market cap on stream. Earl is our stream, baby. I don't think I can ever sell Earl. Earl has been just phenomenal for us. If you've been on stream, every time on stream, we've been shilling Earl. I tweeted about it this morning right here. I bought the dip. Listen, be the green candle that you want to see in the world. That's just how it is. Like I said, make America great again. Uh, 42 million, looking good. Still, this is still in consolidation. It's still in price discovery. We haven't even gone parabolic yet. Um, you know, wait till that starts. That looks good. What else we're long? We're long a couple other things. We long Mog this morning on the dip, right when the Pepe news came out. And you know how big Pepe bulls we've been on this stream. We've been buying Pepe. Let's pull up Pepe because you know how bullish we've been on Pepe on this stream. We were buying Pepe. God, where are our lines? We probably still have our lines. Yeah, on Pepe. I mean, we have. Look at this. Tell me how beautiful this is the line. We've been looking at this line on paper for God knows how long. Every time we've been on stream, you know, we've been looking at this paper long. Um, Unreal, just unreal. I mean, this has been a legendary breakout. So we've been on this. We've been buying. I mean, we bought down here. We bought down here. But this was our big long right here on breakout. And it's been phenomenal. Huge win. Huge win to everyone. Huge win to the community. That's why weekly wisdom. Even this morning, we said long Pepe, we said long Mog. I hope you guys did. Let's take a look at Mog. We longed it this morning again. It's been great. I'm looking at the chat. We'll take a look as the chat comes up. Retrace. There's no retrace where we're going, boys. Mog coin. Yeah, I like it. You know, it's been a little pressure ever since they listed, which is fine. But I think it's just gonna go. You know, keep moving higher. That's okay. But we do love Mog. What else? What else have we been adding? Yeah, we like Brett, of course. It's been moving. I think the fact that Pepe got listed on Coinbase is gonna set up maybe Brett to be listed as well. Okay, this is something we long today. This is the Elon. It's supposed to be an Elon mascot for Tesla. Listen, all Elon memes are pumping, so I threw a little bit in here. Nothing crazy, just to get some exposure. What else? Didn't do any of this. Oh, I did. What else do we have? Let me look up the list. Let me look up my positions. But we just keep longing our longs. That's all we care about at the end of the day. Love to see it. Love to see it. Probably should take some profits in a couple positions. We'll see. Not too much. Not on the memes, but larger leverage stuff. You know, it's probably worth taking some positions here and there. I mean, this is an insane candle. I'm bound to see some red. I think they're going to be launching on here in within a couple hours. So that's definitely good. What else are we going to see here? Let's pull up. Gold's looking good. I know Bitcoin's looking good. Yeah, this is great. I mean, listen, if you bought every little red candle we had since we broke out, like this is where we were. This is where we were buying on stream. The last stream ahead of unto Trump. These lines are what we were buying Bitcoin. So tell me this is not the best money making thing. Unreal. Good times. What else we got here? We got. Let's put this back to Earl. We love Earl. Definitely bullish on this. All right, throw some questions in the chat while I move around some positions of mine. Just a couple of the major leverage positions. I just want to take a few things off. Coinbase, how fucking crazy was that? But yeah, let's take a couple positions. Let's take a couple positions. Oh, make sure you guys go like. Come on, like, retweet, show some love. Remember, these streams are free. Like, retweet my last tweet, please. Okay, just taking care of some positions. Yeah, who's the kid who was in the chat first? Yeah, I'll follow you, brother. We show love. Here. Vegito. Yeah, we show love. We'll pull up here then. Vegito. Okay. All right, there you go. Vegito, we're following you. There you go. What should be long if you're behind the curve? Uh, if you're behind the curve, go read today's newsletter. We put a lot of trades for people who have been left behind a little bit. This is our today's newsletter. It literally from today's public came out this morning. Uncharted highs. Go read it. Yeah, Giga Chat on ETH. I'm long. Giga Chat on ETH. Let's pull it up. I have a small position, nothing crazy, like 20K. Giga Chat on ETH. Oh, it's down a little bit. Okay. Yeah, I have a little position here. I'm looking for a push back up here. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I put a small little position on this shrub. We like it. So that's good. This looks like a good chart. Can't believe I missed this. This one I missed. But yeah, we're pushing up again. Love to see it. Stay pushing. Stay pushing. Up, up, up. That's what we like to see, boys. Remember? Up, up, up. 2,000 people in here. Fuck yeah, let's go. More. Like, retweet, boys. Like and retweet. Are most of you here? That's a good question. Are most of your trades leverage or spot? It's a mix. There's leverage, short term, spot, long term. It's all mixed. So if you're in the chats, you'll see we put out what leverage we're putting in. We make it very easy for our community. All right, money glitch chat. What do you guys want me to talk about? Pigeon, yeah. If you wanna come do some technical analysis, come through. Send me a message. We can stream. Pigeon is one of our strategists in Weekly Wisdom. Let's bring him on. Is he up here? Let me send him an invite. Let's get Pigeon up here. He's our All right. If Pigeon's around, Pigeon, one of our chief strategists, technical analysis, come through. I'm gonna send him an invite, so we can get Pigeon up here. Okay, I sent you a StreamYard link. Pigeon, come through whenever you can. Let's go through some technical analysis on everything, memes, whatever we can. He's one of the best of the best. Our whole team of strategists at Weekly Wisdom are amazing. But let's get Pigeon up here so we can go through a bunch of technical analysis. Okay. In the meantime, let me put a couple trades on here. I need to take some fucking profits on something. Not much, but I just want to put in a couple things. Just some leverage positions, I wanna make sure that I have some stuff. Would be intraday. Okay, here's a question. What would be good intraday dip to buy BTC and Solana? BTC, I mean, yeah, if we get a test of this up here, like 89K, 90K, or like in this range, you probably want to buy in this range. Like this is probably going to be like the new support over here. So I'll probably set up some levels over here to buy if you get an intraday dip. Solana, we'll wait for the strategist to come on, but for Solana, this is where same thing. Solana, I'm long here. I mean, this is where we were longing this morning in Weekly Wisdom. I think we're about to shoot off. We keep getting a little pressure over here, but I think we're going to shoot off soon. But yeah, probably around here, maybe 209, 210, like this range, 205 to 210. I would probably buy Solana in there for intraday trades. But I'm long right now. I'm looking for a shoot off towards 220. Trying to be patient. But yeah, let's see. Link for the stream. Somebody asked. 1 second. Let me. We're on Twitch. We're on X. We're everywhere. Let me know where you can get on everywhere. But here, let me post the X link. How many people we got? 2,500. Okay. Na 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 na. Oh, Epic. We like Epic, by the way. Well, you guys know that Epic on Solana. Like this coin. This is a good coin. Um, got position in it. This is crazy. How insane is this? Insane. Unreal. Absolutely unreal. I'm hoping Lucci does something like this too. I mean, it kind of is. Like this is kind of moving in a similar way. So we got a big position here, so that's good. And then I'm hoping Earl, when Earl starts moving, it does a similar thing as well. Like that would be amazing. But yeah, I'm looking for a shootout. Just break out of Solana and Ethereum. Those are my free levered positions. So then let's take a look at Doge. You got a long Doge in all dips. There's just like you just have to. Like don't be cute about it. This is gonna break out, goes to 50 cents. Like it's gonna happen like any probably within the next few hours. There's absolutely nothing else to it. I'm telling you, join Weekly Wisdom. People love Weekly Wisdom. I guarantee you, you will not be disappointed. All right, let me look at a couple other positions here. What else? What else? Doge? I mean, yeah, I've just been longing in this whole area, but we had the dip here. That was a gift, but I mean, I'm long. I don't know, you guys do what you want to do, but I'm just gonna sit long on it. Let me check. You know what? Let's throw a little top long. Top long? What do we think? A little top long on Doge? What do we think, boys? It's top long season, so you tell me. Okay, okay, here's a question from Money Glitch Chat. Can you sum up? Hold on. Can you sum up quick if getting good dips along the way is more bullish? I mean, this is all kind of blow off the top already, right? So that's one thing to remember. But you need to be buying all major dips. But this is like a blow off the top scenario, but it doesn't mean that it stops. Like you're seeing it, right? Like think about it this, right? Why is Bitcoin going this crazy? Bitcoin's going this crazy because of the strategic Bitcoin reserve. Strategic Bitcoin reserve is going to buy whatever level they can. It's not like they're going to be traders and be like, oh, we're going to look for a dip to buy. No, this is a sovereign fund buying. When they buy, trust me, I worked with sovereign funds. When they go and buy, like when I was a trader on Wall Street, when we worked with sovereign funds, we bought, like they would just buy, like, listen, here's $1 billion. Just go buy this bond. Just go buy this stock. Just go buy. That's how it's going to be when. By the way, we did top long Doge a few minutes ago. Just FYI, while you're on here, just so you know, I did a 10x long. We'll see what happens. I just want to check the position one more time. It's weird. Isn't that way higher? Just need a little refresh. Okay. So that's what you gotta remember. So there's no blow off that's why Bitcoin keeps ripping up, because it could go to 200K and then the Bitcoin reserve is gonna buy billions of it at 200K. Like it doesn't matter. That's maybe when you sell. That's when you maybe take profits, right? When it gets like confirmed that they've started buying, and you sell into that. That's when then we figure out what to do at that moment. But hey, our Doge longs printing. Let me put in the level we got in. 4128. Okay. I'll just mark it here so you know. 4, 1. Okay. That's our Doge long 10x. We'll see what happens. It's up a little bit, barely. I'm looking for a push towards 50 cents. I'm looking for a breakout up here. And then we'll see what happens. Go with the flow. All right, what else? We got Soul coming down a little bit. That's okay. It's just there's just so much being taken by Bitcoin. It's just it's rough. Peanut Degen long at 1.69. Stop out at 1.62. I don't know where I don't want to spot long it, but is it levered? Can I trade Peanut levered anywhere? Okay, let me just look at my positions one more time because I want to make sure I don't get caught bag holding. Take let's have Bitcoin back up here. Actually, let's have Solana. Little red candle on Solana. Remember, we're looking for like around this area to long to add to our longs on it. Okay. Love it. Market's doing so good. Look at this. Interest rates keep going down, so we can keep pumping up. What else? What else? What else? What else should we look at? What else should we look at? Give me things to look at. Okay. I just want to take a little bit profit on my PayPay longs. Give me a second. Yeah, probably take a little bit. Okay, what else? Oh, wow, we got a lot of messages here. Holy shit. This chat is going wild. OX Fund has Peanut? Okay. Yeah, I'll take a look. Yeah, PayPay is just fucking, look at the bid. Holy shit. Yeah, Solana's just doing a little, little choppiness. I think it's because of all the volume that's being taken by BTC. Like BTC is what, like 4 or 5% on the day? Yeah. Like it's just like look at this. Insane. What did we hit? 93.265. Yeah. I mean, if we get this, you got long that, but I doubt we're gonna get it. But this is just we could just swing to 100K. Like we could just turn like any minute and just send. What other questions? Am I taking profits into USDC? Mostly into Bitcoin, but maybe into USDC if I want to buy something. Do I look at Bitcoin domination? Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think it's gonna hit like 80% plus Bitcoin domination for sure. Market's going crazy, so we probably should see some profit taking across the board on a lot of stuff. So let's see how that goes. Just watching. Trying to think what other position should I be on. What else should we be on? It is so tough to it is so tough to find like managed positions on like I have a lot of spot positions on MetaMask, but it's like across like so many wallets, and it gets so tough to like to manage it. Look at that. See Bitcoin? Every dip on Bitcoin just gets bid up. It's wild. Mm-hmm. Okay, I wanna take some profits. Hold on, I gotta find the wallet so I can take some profits. Let's just watch the market. That's all we can do. All we can do is take the market. What do you think of GigaChat on ETH? Yeah, I like it. I mentioned it earlier. $25 ETH log. Remember, do not get phased out by candles like this. Like, look, we went from here to here, literally like 20 minutes ago. We went this, then like look at this, and see where we are. All dips are for buying. Whoop. Just because I have it on the 1 minute, that's why. This is how it looks otherwise. Look at that. We were so good. We actually had this so well. It's unreal. Well, I hope everyone, been printing like crazy. Take a look at some of our positions. Looks good. I mean, are stocks moving down or something? A little bit. No, stocks look fine for the most part. Yeah, stocks are they're just chilling. We got rates going down. I like that. I like that rates are going down. That's definitely very good. So, all right. Well, I don't want to take up too much. ETH just. Little pressure. Looks like our Doge probably did it get stopped out? Maybe. Pigeon requesting to come up. Yep. Where are you, Pigeon? All right, here. Pigeon's requesting. All right, so I'm gonna have Pigeon come on. Pigeon is our let me put our headphones on. Pigeon is our strategist at Weekly Wisdom. So make sure you guys are here. Subscribe to Weekly Wisdom. I'm gonna bring him up. He does a lot of our technical analysis, makes lots of calls across the board. Phenomenal guy, very sharp-witted technical analysis. I think you guys are going to enjoy his technical analysis. So sign up over here, but I'm going to bring him on right now, and he'll go through a couple tickers for it. So let me bring him up.
Hello.
Hold on. I gotta edit this a little bit. Item, camera slot. Give me 1 second. Okay.
Can y'all hear me?
Can you guys hear Pigeon?
There we are.
Give me a second. I'm just turning on my. Pigeon.
Hi. How's it going?
Good. All right. We got
Awesome.
Pigeon here. All right. You don't have access to the screen, right? Like sharing screen?
I should be able to present.
Okay, go to present then.
Awesome. Let me just fix some stuff up here. I should be able to share my screen. I share screen 1. There you go. See if you could pull that up.
Yeah, add to stage. Okay. Okay, is that you?
Awesome.
Yep, that's you.
Yes.
Okay, do your thing.
Great. Well, thank you for having me on. I always like to start a bit with Bitcoin whenever we're looking at the market in crypto, because Bitcoin moves everything. A lot of people are going to be wondering, how high can this go? Where are we going with Bitcoin? The obvious target is 100K, right? This is what everyone's waiting for. I'm here to tell you that either we go well above 100K or we're probably going to pull back right in front of it to fuck everyone over, because the market loves doing that kind of shit. But when it comes to just straight up breakout targets, very simple. The target right now for this entire move is 103K. Whether we get a pullback before then doesn't really matter, right? We have this momentum that it would be very unlikely to see Bitcoin completely nuke down now and not hit that target. We can actually see in the shorter term as well, we have that 95K target. Expect some resistance around there. But all in all, momentum remains very strong, and there's been no like sign on the daily yet that that's going to stop. So I think very much that buy the dip season is going on. Bitcoin 90K, quitting job so I don't have to sell crack anymore. Yeah, I mean, maybe sell some more crack to buy more Bitcoin. That's the way I see it, you know. But yeah, things are looking good. If you guys remember, we got these bids all the way down at 52K live in weekly Wizdom, running those all the way up still, and we're not stopping. At 100K, even though that's going to be very unpopular, I'll be taking some permanent profit, as in I'm taking money and I'm sending it to my bank account. Why am I doing that? Because I bought at 20K this bear market, and I said I would take profit at 100K, right? A lot of people are going to fall into the trap that prices are going up and they have to keep going up. And as a result of that, they're not going to take any profit. They're going to round trip everything. So I think it's very good to scale some out as we head up, right? We're up massive. We're going to be up 2x from those bids we got here just a couple months ago in August, right? Alts are going to go crazy likely as Bitcoin breaches 100K. And even though I expect this to go higher, I'm still going to pull some out, right? And I'm just going to scale out. It doesn't mean I'm selling everything. It just means, hey, we're hitting this 100K mark that I've been waiting for a couple of years. Let's scale some back. Let's take 20% of our portfolio out and just secure it, right? That doesn't mean we can't do anything with it, but it does mean we're not actively putting it at risk anymore. What inning of the cycle are we in? We are in my mind, we're in the start of the last leg. So when we look historically speaking, Bitcoin loves to work with the liquidity cycle. So roughly every 4 years, that lines up with the halving cycle. More money comes into the system, and that pumps up asset prices. Right now, we're in the big upswing of that. And I would expect right around the end of 2025 that we start seeing that come down again, and we start seeing money flowing out of the market. So what I expect is we continue this rally into 100K, probably even a bit over 100K. Maybe we head all the way to 120, start consolidating a bit, run into Q1 as well, and then Q2 we start slowing down, end the year off in 2025 with one more little leg, probably not going crazy higher, but then starting to slow down again as we head into 2026. Will alts lag with all this Bitcoin dominance? Yes. And I mean, we've been seeing that with the exception of memes. Basically, every alt has been underperforming, right? Even when we're looking at those stronger alts like Solana, which I think Solana's chart looks great here. I think it has a lot of potential to run quite high. $600 is in the cards here as like a major breakout target once we break all-time high. right now we're kind of seeing this, right? If we just compare Bitcoin to literally anything else, right? We can actually pull other charts up on this, right? Sorry, there's a mosquito.
Mosquito, what the hell are you?
Bro, it's crazy. There's been like so many of them, and it's November. It makes no damn sense.
Are you in Europe, right?
Yeah, I'm in the Netherlands. It's like
Oh,
freezing
weird.
out, and there's mosquitoes for some reason. It makes zero sense. But yeah, if we're just looking at this chart wise, right? If we set everything to line charts, right? In terms of relative performance, and this is what I like to look at what is good to buy, right? We might see many alts give higher percentage returns than something like Bitcoin. Oh, whoops, that's inverting it. It might give higher percentage returns. That's not a great example, but in reality, right, the risk you're taking by buying that alt is also substantially greater, and the payoff you're getting from it is not equivalent, right? So, for example, if we're just looking at Bitcoin versus Sol and BTC, right, Bitcoin is the blue line. You can see that extending way further out
By the way,
than
can
these
we
other
see
coins.
like the bid? Like, it's how insane is this bid?
Yeah,
Like,
it's beautiful.
it was like we were just like seeing some red candles, and then boom, everything's reversing again now.
Yeah, it's
Insane.
wild.
You have the
It's
chart. Just
wild
pull up
looking at.
pull up the 15-minute. Yeah,
Yeah,
look at that. Yeah, you can just see it. Look at that across the board,
right down to
everything.
that little order block there.
Yeah.
Right.
Do you have that peanut long still? That our Doge long almost got stopped out, but it didn't. It's printed.
Oh no, that peanut long got smashed.
Oh,
Like
yours
it
got
fucked
smashed.
itself.
Oh, okay. And
Yeah,
our Doge long is still up. Let's go.
yeah, yeah. But it was a tiny long for a reason, right? We were just looking for the bounce here.
Yeah.
Uh, didn't happen, right? If we got the bounce, that's like a 5 hour play right there, and that's what
Yeah.
we do it for. But no, in this case, yeah, we're seeing a very strong reaction on Bitcoin, and that really is where the strength is, right? So yes, alts are going to be lagging, and they're likely going to continue lagging a little bit as Bitcoin dominance continues up, right? Because Bitcoin dominance, if we look at this, right, just looking at the weekly, this is in a stronger bull market than Bitcoin itself has been, right? There's been no major corrections. It's just up and to the right. Where would I expect this to like slow down? I would expect this like entire cycle that we wouldn't go above 71. And I think that's my absolute max. That would be like alts are fucked and it's just Bitcoin. And that would come out of the sub also comes with
Oh,
alts.
that's funny. Sorry. I just
Amazing. That's pretty good.
that's the best thing I've seen.
Yeah.
You get a sub for weeklywisdom.com. It comes with autism.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna tweet that out. That's the best thing.
That's
I've seen.
beautiful. But yeah, so this is still in a raging bull market, right? So I would expect this to at least come towards that, like, let's say like 63, 64. Heck, maybe it does go up into those 70s, right? And that's just going to kill off a lot of those weaker alts, which is why we keep putting our focus on Bitcoin. So if you're thinking like, well, I want these bigger gains, well, the reason I look at relative performance, right? When I compare these charts earlier, right? You can see the Bitcoin is way out pumping them. So why not take a levered Bitcoin position over an alt position, right? Because if the alt isn't performing, you might as well lever up on Bitcoin, get the same risk that you would on the alt, but get way higher returns. And then thing to note here, yeah, with a lot of these charts, right? Simplest way of finding those price targets is once it breaks that all-time high. We're just looking at 600 here for Solana. Maybe you get the 1618 if it really goes crazy. This would be narrative becomes ETH is getting overtaken by Solana. ETH goes into irrelevancy. Solana is now the base chain for everything DeFi, and that's a $2,000 Solana. I do not think that's immediately likely, but that $600 definitely in the cards for this cycle. One interesting thing to know, I posted about this recently as well. But if you just go back in time, right? If we take the entire history of Bitcoin here, right? What we'll find is that once price breaks its previous like major all-time high, on average, it takes like 3 to 5 weeks to double in price. So people are going to be very like, oh my God, it has to come down now, especially because we've been in this range of, oh, we're constantly selling off the second we pump up, right? I know a lot of people are going to have taken profit way too quick on this because they've been conditioned to take profit quick. by this 8 months, 7 months, or whatever of sideways. But we are now in this kind of new paradigm where we've broken the all-time high with some conviction. When that happens, right? Historically speaking, it's doubled in price. Here it was 28 days in 2020. In 2017, we're talking.
Wait, sorry, repeat that again. What'd you say?
Historically speaking, it takes about 3 to 5 weeks for Bitcoin price to double once it breaks all-time high.
Oh shit. Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting stat.
So that's been something that's happened every single time now. Is it going to happen again? We don't know, obviously. It's not insanely statistically significant, but it is a very crypto thing to move like that, especially.
Yeah, but it's narrative, right? If everybody thinks that,
yeah.
that means we'll probably see it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, especially coming out of this long of a consolidation phase, right? It can absolutely happen. If we're just looking at something like a BBWP, right? This is a measure of volatility. You could kind of think of this as a gas tank, right? When it's very low, you have lots of fuel, you can go very far. When it's reaching those high ends and it's starting to slow down, that's usually when you start seeing consolidation. This is still very much in the expansion phase, right? This can easily reach into those 90s and higher, right? So you'll see here, once this was actually already at 70 before the breakout happened here, and then it still doubled, reaching into those 90s and near to 100. Right. So we have plenty of fuel to make that move. And I think a lot of people underestimate what can happen here for sure. Patrick Bateman it's crazy because that's not the first time someone's made that comparison.
Wait, what comparison? That you sound like Patrick
that I sound
Bateman?
like Patrick Bateman.
Wait, where did somebody say that? I don't even see that comment.
I see it on the Twitter.
Oh, really? That's funny.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, maybe I just not refreshed or something.
Please look at WIF. Sure. Actually, I'm reading them on StreamYard. Sticky Slime.
Oh, okay. Hey, by the way, our Doge stop out is 40098. Just FYI, whoever is listening, just FYI. All right, go ahead, keep going.
Wow, that WIF chart goes crazy. I guess probably most memes are like this right now.
Yeah, probably because of Pepe, because everyone's like, WIF's gonna get listed next.
Right. Yeah. Pepe went crazy. Oh, I'm a little salty about Pepe because I took profit on this.
Really?
I had the bids.
Pepe so hard every week in the newsletter.
Yeah, I know, man. I took the bids like as we reclaimed the little range here, and I had my targets like set up right on the right after the break here into kind of that resistance around 13 there. I took some profit, and then it just got launched on Coinbase, I think, and it just absolutely sent higher. Insane, man. Yeah, WIF, someone said, right? Let's have a look. We can draw our little magic boxes. And that tells us that while we are very much in a bullish scenario, it is at resistance. And that means that I won't be buying here specifically. But if we flip this, right, if you start coming up above, ideally not taking out this high, because all of these highs are what we call liquidity. These are all what we call liquidity, right? All of these are going to have people stop losses and liquidation levels, and there's going to be people breakout longing. Usually you want to keep those above you because they make for a great target, right? So what we'd like to see is WIF kind of start closing some candles above, holding above, and then testing that as support. And then we can long there as it bounces and take that into those highs, right? And if you get to play this on like the lower time frames, then you get to actually see some proper construction as to where you can put your invalidations and stops on that. But yeah, then the target very simply just becomes taking out that all-time high with those stops left above there. So generally bullish as long as we break this, and otherwise, maybe we pull back down. And even then, we're very much in a bull mode. So any bids at 2.8, if it comes, is is sexy as fuck, right? That's a nice looking bid. Let's see. Tau. I think I covered this in the newsletter, but we might as well follow up on it because it's already pumping. So I can actually just use this one.
What's
What we're seeing for
Tau?
Tau-
Yeah, you guys been bidding Tau.
I've been killing it on Tau. We got
yeah.
With some of my students. I was actually talking about we actually got literally the 495 deviation bid. So like literally as it wicked below,
fuck.
closed above, like right fucking there, and then he just sent higher. It was beautiful.
That's amazing.
Yeah. But now again, we're seeing something similar, right? What do we see here? We see a double bottom at support, deviation below, close above, heads higher, right? What do we see here? We see a double bottom at support, deviation below, right? Now we just need to send higher, right? So we took some buys actually here from the newsletter this morning in this lower region. And now we're just waiting for this to head higher, right? Tau is in a pretty solid spot considering the pump we're seeing right now. Again, I do think Bitcoin is going to outperform most alts, but that doesn't mean we can't buy any, right? That doesn't mean we can't position ourselves for when that rotation does happen, because there's going to be money rotating. When
wow,
we hit
look at Luce. Luce just fucking God candled again.
Oh my god. Oh my god, man.
Yeah, holy shit. Let's go, boys.
That is sexy. Like,
holy
where was I even?
Shit.
Let me see if I could check where I was even scalping this, because I took some scalps.
Oh yeah, that's earlier. Right. You mentioned that. Yeah.
Yeah, let's see where that was.
I don't even know how to say it. Is it Luce or Lucy or Luce?
I don't know. I just say Luce.
The Pope is buying. That's right. The Pope is bidding Lucy.
Yeah. The Pope is buying them. That's honestly impressive. Yeah. I was trading this at 225. I was actually market making this coin. Like every time the order book is very thin, so I would just I just play the spread as well. Yeah, this been going crazy, man. I was taking some scalps right around here and took it to the highs there, and then I guess it sold off again, and now it's just sending higher and higher. Crazy shit, man.
You know, that's the Vatican actually has a hedge fund, which is like really funny.
That is pretty good. I mean, they wouldn't be able to stay funded, if they didn't.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think they're. Yeah, they don't. Maybe they're buying memes, but crypto.
Mm-hmm.
But it's supposed to be like a very like I used to trade with them back in the day, like just like bonds and stuff. But they it's very mismanaged, and you could like they had no clue what they were doing, so you could like front run them all the time. It's hilarious.
That's so, bro. Wiz front running the Pope is the funniest shit.
Yeah, it's fucked up. But yeah, everybody, all the banks, we used to front run the Vatican all the time because they were so dumb. They didn't know. They were like, yeah, we're looking to buy maybe 100 million of this bond later in the day. And we'd be like, okay, like what you're telling me right now? And the market's like down here. Like, okay, they're going to buy it this time. So just bid it up, sell it to them. And then the market dumps after. And they don't even know what price is anything. It's the best. Yeah. Front running the Vatican was like one of the best trades ever.
Dumping on the Pope.
Yeah,
that's beautiful. That's beautiful, man. Yeah, they gotta fund all those fancy buildings somehow.
Yeah.
Oh, and their dumps loose again. What the fuck?
Jesus, 200.
Look at that 1 minute price. That's so scuffed, man.
Yeah. 1 minute.
From 2.4 to down to 12. That's what I was saying about it being illiquid. Like, this is like a couple $1,000 did this.
It's actually pretty liquid. It's got 51 million in LP. It's actually one of the.
I mean, like on the exchanges, you can trade this like crazy ass.
No, even on Radium, it's actually one of the most liquid. Like it's got one of the fattest LPs. Like just take a look. Like for example, it's got 51 million. If you go on Dex Screen or whatever, like take a look at WIF. Like WIF is way lower.
Yeah.
WIF's like 30 million and it's like 10 times the size. The reason Luce is not a billion already is because it's got such a fat LP.
Yeah. But yeah, you'll see that reflected here as well. That same dump, right? If we're looking on the 1 minute, are these even the same ticker, man? Honestly, like what the fuck? They move very different.
What, yeah, because are you on MEXC or something?
Yeah, the
Yeah, because
Mexi, the Mexi one is super illiquid, man.
yeah, it's in liquid. That's
Crazy.
why you can't
Like I
look
was
at that.
market making that shit.
Just look up on Dex Screener like the regular
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
That's not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad
Yeah,
at
that's
all.
let's trade some 1 minute charts.
Yeah, why
No,
not?
yeah, I usually don't go below the 15-second. It's
Can't take profits against Christianity, man. The Pope just confirmed on stream. You guys saw it, right? The Pope came on stream, confirmed that he's buying.
the Pope.
If you didn't see it, means you don't own any. If you owned it, you saw the little blip that just happened. It was the Pope.
That's crazy. Coin is going down. Do you think it will pick up again and break that 340? Let's have a look. Coin. Wait, I'm so used to crypto.
Oh yeah,
that
can
I
we
put
get a little
USDT behind it?
Yeah, let's get some coin TA.
That gap.
Actually, you know what? Let's do just stick to memes. They're more fun to do TA on. What other memes should we Earl? Can we do some TA on Earl?
Earl? Sure.
Earl,
I'll probably have to
EAR.
deck screener that one.
Yeah, Dex Screener. Yeah. It's like 50 million.
I'm guessing it's the top one here.
Yeah, it's that one. Yeah.
What the fuck is that? I guess that's why you bought it.
Yeah. I don't know what the fuck it is. I still don't know. When I saw it, it was on stream. It was like around like 800K to 1 million, and people were sending it to me. I'm like, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is that?
It looks like the combination between a dog and sperm.
Yeah, and it's got legs. I have no idea what it is, but that was my thesis. Like that was my fundamental thesis behind it. I was like, this makes no sense. It should not pump. I would never touch this in my life. And I was like, wait, that's why I should buy it, because the moment you start thinking and get too smart, you start losing money. You cannot be smart. You cannot have fundamental. Like the moment something is so ridiculous, you're like this. Like look at Peanut, a dead squirrel. It's fucking $1 billion. I got smart with that. I was like, this shouldn't pump because this doesn't make sense. It's dead. And see, I fucked up. I'm not gonna fuck up with Euro.
Bro, I was sitting here trying to long Pepe before, and I was like, it's the meme of memes, right? Everyone knows Pepe. Everyone does Pepe, and then this sperm is outperforming.
Exactly, man.
Crazy shit.
Oh wow! Look. By the way, pull up Soul Chart. Look at that. I said it. That's gonna fucking break out. Go to 220.
Yeah.
Literally, I said, boom. Let's go.
Guess where I sent in the bid.
Love it.
Literally right on the dip there.
Nice.
I got to add to my positions.
Okay, another good trade. Soul, good trade. Doge, is Doge still printing? I haven't even looked at my position. How's our Doge long doing? So Soul long is printing.
Yeah, I actually averaged up on this one. To be fair, I had my
Soul long is sending.
There you go.
Let's go. Good job, Pigeon. We got pigeons and wizards fucking trading Earls and fucking whatever the fuck that was. Bro, like some kind of jizz with legs. It's just straight up jizz with legs.
Wizards and pigeons trading jizz with legs.
But no one would believe this shit. Yeah, can we do some Doge TA? Yeah, let's do that.
Absolutely. Let's do some Doge
That's TA. A good one.
Ooh.
2 trades and we're already printing.
So one thing to know, when it comes to like these little a W bottom pattern type shits, right? So that they always tend to have a little W and then some little fuck around right there, and then it sends. Do with that information what you will. But yeah, generally you see this this little neckline here, right? We see got the order block. That's what's holding us up right now, and usually just take a little something like that. Play it very tight, and if you get the breakout, right, this doesn't have to work out, but you basically get to play the massive rally out of that, and you can catch insane Rs. Yeah, generally Doge, it's reached that 1618 target. This is what I was talking about on like the high time frame charts that I was showing off earlier, right? Once you break the high at the 1 fib here, you naturally move to the 1272 and the 1618. So you can see exactly how price wicks and rejects exactly at that 1618 level, right? And that's using price action from the past, right? So if you're just looking at this, right, we just go through time. Let me get this, right? We're literally just taking a fib from that high to that low, right? And then over time, we get to the present where it's finding resistance there. Once that breaks, You get nice acceptance above the 1618. So in this case, 44 cents. The natural progression would be the 2 fib around 65 cents. Would I go aggressive and long my entire net worth here? No, because as a trader, that's irresponsible. Does that mean it can't go up? It can absolutely go up, right? I think it's. I don't think it's done running, and I'll take little scalps on this. 65 definitely seems like a target, and if we're talking like, old all-time high, it's definitely not out of the question.
Solana breaking out. Look at that.
Yeah, that's moving nicely. That's a nice little retest bounce. If we can close today,
what a classic retest! Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I was like. I was looking at that when it was happening. It was on stream. I was like, "This is gonna fucking reverse." Because I saw some people in Money Glitch. They were like shorting it. I was like, "Bro, this is your classic retest and reverse. Grab a little liquidity and then pop."
Absolutely. What we'd like to see especially is if we can get a daily close, like by tonight, if we can close above like let's see, 227, 227.
Yeah, 220. I closed my Solana long from early at 220. That was the target. Right. Boom, let's go.
Sexy. Yeah, if we're looking for continuation on Sol, a 227 or higher close today would be very, very bullish, because that then turns this into a bullish order block to come back to later. And it turns it into a bullish candle, and we'd expect that to trade a little higher going to the next couple days, with that main target still being at the all-time high, right? Because there's, again, going to be liquidity there. It's going to be very interesting to grab. Excuse me. But yeah, like I was saying with Doge, I think it definitely has that momentum to continue. It hasn't taken out the high. It's not doing any kind of... It's not actively topping, at least not in the usual structure. So the way I see this, probably trades a bit higher. Am I going to bet my life savings on it? No. Right? These are not particularly asymmetric bets, and asymmetric bets is what I like, right? These are, let's catch the wave up, and we can try to scalp entry into a bigger position. Or into a longer term position, I should say. But the bids I love to grab are ones like these, right? Where we're looking at a major support level being flipped, right? Price gets above them and then slowly trades back down. Like, these are the bids I want to grab, right? Because what you can do with something like this is these are high conviction buys. And then, Jesus Christ, okay. And what you can do is very simple. You say if it falls below these lows here, then it's fuck it, right? You just cut it. But even targeting back to that high, that's 5R. And for those not familiar with risk reward, right? When it comes to risk reward like this, it basically means that I could take this trade, which has a positive expectancy, right? I would expect this to play out more often than not, right? And I could win once. I pay for 5 losses, right? And that's all trading is, right? So there's the side of the market where we could just monkey buy shit and make money. And I think we're heading into that period as well with raging bull markets, right? This is going to be very similar, and is already starting to be similar to what we saw in Q1 of this year, right? February and January. But if I'm going to be actively trading, putting lots of money on the line, I'm never going to be taking these super high risk positions with into these things that are up so much, or are at resistance in this case. Okay. If trading alts, would you enter now similar to BTC or wait for a pullback? Yeah, so excluding memes, I am actually I've been buying certain alts, right? Like Solana has been one of them. Tau has been another. Super has been one, which is doing just actually phenomenally on this recovery here. I was actually hoping to see it get below that low and take that out, and that could give us another shot at entry. But there's select alts that fit into a narrative that I like longer term, and those I'm buying because I think from a general value perspective, right? I think for example, a Tau is not, its market cap can go much higher rather than just specifically, I think the chart is going to go up now. It's more like, oh, I think Tau has the potential to move to multi-$1,000 valuation, right? 2,000 is the 1618. That's kind of my first major target. If it goes really crazy, I could see this hitting close to 5 figures, right? That's if the AI narrative becomes very hot in crypto and we start seeing all that money flow in, right? Tau right now is 4 billion, right? I could see, if we look at OpenAI, right? OpenAI in and of itself is what? At this point, 40x this, right? And we know in crypto, we get very, very inflated valuations, right? So if an actual company for AI can be valued at 40 billion, I think a crypto for AI could absolutely be valued at the same, if not higher. Or I think OpenAI is like 80 billion, something like that, right? Absolutely don't expect Tau to be as good as OpenAI. But when it comes to crypto valuations, right, they go crazy in a bull market just off everyone wanting to get a piece of the pie. Can we get some Pepe TA? Yeah, sure.
Yeah, that's interesting because now Pepe is on the all-time high, right? Like, so
yeah, it is. It's actually breaking. It's breaking the all-time high, and
yeah. So what does that? Yeah, how does that look? Because we have a big Pepe position.
Yeah, I think at this point, that is a very, very strong close, and anything that pulls back here is likely going to get eaten up, I would expect. Considering as long as we close today above the previous all-time high, I think that's going to remain bullish and would likely flip the previous all-time high into support to then head towards 23,000 here. And eventually we could maybe even see it hit that 33 level there at the 1618.
Damn, all right. I guess I'm not taking profits on fucking Pepe then.
Right, but it does absolutely depend because if we start closing below the high here, then we'd expect maybe a bit of a sweep, but we could start seeing bigger pullbacks towards 13 again, and we'd then be looking, okay, can this turn into support, and then we could go higher, right? Longer term, I think Pepe has a great shot being among the top memes because it just has staying power.
So that's right? Daily close, you mean, right?
Yeah, the daily close. So we have 7 hours to go to determine. What's going to happen for Pepe. I think generally very short term, right? We're just seeing consolidation, but this could resolve probably most likely, honestly, a little bit up. But this is like 55, 35. Like, yeah. Generally, it's a strong ass chart though, right?
Yeah.
The way we see this, if we're just looking at this from baseline perspective, like we'd expect it to hit into these higher regions. If it runs straight to 33 from here, though, I would absolutely be taking profit, though, as it would likely see some major corrections coming out of that.
Okay. Coins starting to move up again. All right, somebody wants to see coin stock.
Yes, right.
See that. Okay, Pepe was great. So we should probably clip this one. That was a good analysis on Pepe.
Awesome. Yeah.
Hold on a second. Oh yeah, keep going.
Sure.
Someone's knocking.
Right. Okay. So coin is trying to break out here. I don't know if there's a longer term chart or if this is just the start, literally from launch day just down. That's rough. But way I'm seeing this right now is we have kind of this little range that we played here, right? On the daily. We don't really have anything super relevant. I guess we can return to this high as a bit of a target, but it's not the most interesting to me right now. But I think it will get there. Point is, right now we have this major previous resistance. I want to see that flip into support. So we left this gap behind. It's probably going to fill that. It can be very efficient. Fill that gap, bounce from support, right? That would be bullish. Don't take out the thing before, and then you get that as your high there. For just talking breakout target, 1272 is a very similar spot, right? So we could be looking, continue to pull back here, right? slowly grind down would be ideal towards that 270 mark. And then as we start seeing a hold there, base off, we can actually take longs towards the highs here at 330 again, or 338, and then towards 360 and eventually 420, because 420, blaze it. And someone asked what the indicator was I used before. It's the Bollinger Band width percentile, right? That's a great measure of, I already have it on this chart. It's a great measure of fuel. You can see now as well, coming out of this, it's starting to get kind of extreme, and we might see that slow down a little bit, continuing on, right, out of this rally. So that pullback would be very healthy and actually bullish.
I feel like this should be the edge for the day, right? Like,
nah, they're getting another one, bro.
So for people who are watching, so one of the benefits, so obviously weeklywisdom.com gets you like tons of stuff. You get newsletters, you get our chats, everything. But one other thing we get is the strategist. So Pigeon's obviously one of our chief strategists. They do a stream called The Edge. It's only for subscribers. It's every Wednesday evening. It's after our newsletters come out Wednesday morning, so it's Wednesday evening, and it's essentially this. But I would assume it's like even more involved, and it's not just Pigeon. There's other strategists involved too. So if you subscribe, that's just so you guys get an idea. You do get access to all this level of information.
Yeah, and I believe tonight it is my good friend Fox and Nico going to be hosting it, and I think next week I'll be on there again, doing my little analysisizing. Yeah.
Crazy markets.
Yeah. But that's a sexy ass Bitcoin chart. I don't see how this doesn't just go to 95K, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, so 95's you're like
that's like the first level on Bitcoin where I'd now expect resistance.
Okay.
Ideally, what we do is actually we ignore it on the way up, and then we can turn that again into support on the way down. So I spoke in the newsletter when we were still trading around here, as I was writing that. As we come down into like a 1272, that would turn into support, and that would be a good buying opportunity. We can run that same playbook if we flip the level here. So say we get an instant spike up to into that just above 100K in this case, right? As we then pull back down into 95, that would be a good buy. Or we just get barely above that 95K level and just consolidate there a while, and that would likely get us also a bounce towards 103. How it's going to react there, we'll have to see. I feel like it would be a very crypto thing to either just barely front run 100K and then nuke down before going up, or
100%.
Yeah, or just maybe it just fucking sends it, right? Maybe we keep going with that. Okay, it's going to be a couple weeks here before it reaches that level here. So here from actually the breakout, if we're measuring, we are now up 26% in 7 days. So to reach that same doubling that I was talking about, we would have to hit the 2618 here. Like 140K by early December, basically, to keep going with that trend we've been seeing historically.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then a 220 sale on Solana. Love it. That's good.
Yeah, that's nice, man.
Good profit spot, yeah.
What's Doge up to? Just consolidating.
Doge was just consolidating. I thought it was gonna break out, but it didn't.
I mean, it can take a second, right?
Yeah, yeah, exactly. It might in like the next few minutes. You never know. Doge is just so crazy. The fact that they actually named the department Doge is just mind blowing.
Wait, who did? Oh, wait, they actually made it?
Yeah, it's official.
I thought
now.
Elon was just memeing about that.
No, it's
That's
like official
crazy.
name. It was in the official president's letter that got sent out. The memo it says DOGE, Doge, Department of Government Efficiency. Insane. They memed Doge into a fucking department. Like, how can you not be bullish on crypto when they literally meme that? It's insane.
That's wild.
Insane.
Yeah, really, and I guess that would secure Nero relevancy for this entire run as well.
I was hoping, but there's the big Nero, the small Nero,
Yeah, there's too much, right?
Yeah, I just, the PTSD is just, I can't even like look at it. It's disgusting. Somebody asked, hey, Chris, good, thank you for the support. Somebody subbed for a year. Chris, thank you. Appreciate that.
Hell yeah, man. Welcome aboard, man. Let's make some fucking money.
Support. Make sure you guys join the Telegram. There's so much Telegram chats. There's so much happening. Remember, we have a huge team. This is a huge media company. It's a big infrastructure, like 10, 15 people on staff. Like it's not some my little Telegram chat. This is a big organization. So it's real deal.
Yeah. Well, we got like 20 people on the team, something like that.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's like legit. It's like a legit media company at this point.
Mm-hmm. That's good shit, man.
Love it. God, I'm thinking if I should that BTC, should I cut my position by half and buy? I don't know. I mean, how much lower can it, even if it dipped?
If we dip from here, the first like target down, just hourly wise, would be around like 89.5.
Yeah,
maybe down to like 88.
Oh, I think the
below that we'd be talking 82.
Though, right? Like the probability of getting that, like stocks are turning too. Like I don't know. I think just gotta stay along here.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it's like I think what we probably see is a little more consolidation, one more leg up to like that 95.
Yeah. I think that makes sense.
But yeah, it could happen that we see it pull back towards 88 and then bounce from there. That's also a possibility.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Either way, I would expect.
I'm just gonna sit in the long. I closed the Solana, so I'll just keep the Bitcoin and Ethereum longs. Why not?
Yeah,
I feel like just have to always be long Bitcoin now.
Yeah. So I mean, right, the buys that we took as we were coming down here on August and in September, right? A big thing I stressed to everyone was I'm buying a fuckload, right? But when I buy these super cheap coins, I buy more than I tend to hold long term. So what ends up happening is right at this 52K mark, right? That's where we got our entry on the Telegram. I screamed at people. I had 80% of my entire net worth in Bitcoin at the time.
Damn, nice.
Yeah,
it's good. It's good, dude. That's probably a good way to put it.
Yeah, and by the time we got to 64.6, that was our main target back to around the monthly open there, and that little order block, perfectly timed the top. I was back down to 50%, right? And then as we came back down to this 53.5, that was our next bid. I went back to like 70-80% of my net worth in Bitcoin, and then we ran it up to the high. But I've never really dropped below 50%, right?
Yeah. That's probably smart.
That's why I say, like, I tell people I'm closing my excess positions, but through this entire run, like, I've been able to build up my portfolio, while still holding all that Bitcoin, and I've been able to build up more and more Bitcoin, which now, even if I didn't consider the other profits, right, just from 52 to up here, like that's a almost 40% gain on my net worth just off Bitcoin alone. Right, people love thinking they have to go to memes to make it, or to make any kind of money. Like this is the kinds of gains you can get out of the slowest moving asset in crypto.
Yeah, I agree. That's been the one nice thing with like Weekly Wisdom. Like a lot of people have made a lot of wealth from just trading majors, just Bitcoin and Ethereum and Solana, nothing else.
Yeah.
It's great.
One of the members recently messaged me saying they made 40K off just my Bitcoin calls alone, which was
Love
like
it.
a substantial amount for
That's
their
a lot for
portfolio.
Bitcoin. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just a lot of Bitcoin without like, and that's not without levering like 100x. That's like
Yeah.
smart tactical plays.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, how long we been on here? Over an hour. All right, let's call it. What do you think?
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
we covered most everything. I think my dinner is getting cold.
Perfect.
So
Let's call it. I know you're streaming later on in Weekly Wisdom, so if people want to join, well, we have over almost 6,000 people on stream. Okay, let's call it, guys. We're gonna, if you guys join Weekly Wisdom, you can get make sure you guys subscribe weeklywisdom.com. Everything's on there. We're going to be streaming on there later tonight as well for subscribers. Go read today's newsletter. Lots of trades in there. We're going to be trading memes a lot the rest of the day. I'm going to be in the chat trading all day. So make sure you guys join. Pigeon's going to be there. Fox is going to be there. All our strategists are going to be there. So join weeklywisdom.com. Sign up. Join. We're going to have fun. But until then, thanks again. Thanks, Pigeon. Appreciate you coming on. Thanks to everyone who's watching. Over 5,000 people. We're the top stream right now. This is perfect. Thanks, guys. Enjoy your night.